Fortnite has nerfed controller players. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys the best controller binds for non-claw and non-paddles. If you're still playing on a standard controller with no other grip, then you definitely need to watch this video until the very end. I've been making a ton of videos related to controller binds for a while now, so I can assure you that I've got the best ones. Starting off with the PlayStation controllers, we're going to have the right stick for jump and X for crouch. This is pretty standard for all controller players playing on non-claw and non-paddle. Next, we're going to have circle for sprint. Circle for sprint is not bad considering that sprint is still a relatively important bind. Then we're going to have square for reload/use and triangle for toggle pickaxe. These are pretty much the standard for pickaxe and reload, so you definitely want to be using this. Next up, we're going to have left stick for switch mode. Then we're going to have the triggers and bumpers in any order for edit, reset, and confirm. This basically just gives you so much more space and allows you to use your fingers on the back for editing and resetting. And finally, we're going to have touchpad for edit, which you're going to press like this. It's going to take a while to get used to pressing down your touchpad from the top side. However, this is actually one of the most optimal ways to play on non-claw and non-paddle, especially for a PlayStation controller. This is something that PlayStation controllers have that Xbox controllers will never have. These are the rest of the controller binds if you need them. I 100% recommend copying everything so that nothing will ever get out of place and you won't get confused. Next up is the Xbox controller, which we're going to follow the right stick for jump, A for crouch, similar to the PS4 and PS5 controller. Next, we're going to have X for sprint because this is the closest button to your right thumb. Then we're going to have one of the D-pad options for reload/use. Reloading and using is not as important as tactical sprint nowadays, so you definitely want to be using one of your D-pad options. It doesn't really matter which one it is. Then we're going to have B for toggle pickaxe, which is pretty standard, I think. You could obviously interchange this with Y, but I prefer Y on switch mode. However, both of these can be interchanged. It doesn't really matter which one you use. Both of these will work just fine. And finally, we're going to have the triggers and bumpers for edit, reset, and confirm, and left stick for edit. Once again, similar to the PlayStation controllers, you definitely want to be utilizing some of the back buttons on your controller. And what I mean by back buttons, by the way, it's not the paddles or a integrated button for some of the stuff on your controller. I'm talking about the triggers and the bumpers, which you should be utilizing. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this short and informative video. If you guys learned something new, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.